Welcome to 12 Leg Journey.
We're a couple of dinks in our mid-30s with 2 Yorkies and a severe case of the travel bug.
Follow along with us as we explore 48 states in 48 weeks. We'll be posting daily shorts and weekly long videos highlighting our travel within each state on Fridays.
Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, where are we now, baby?
We're at the big 2020.
Woohoo!
Made it to South Carolina. Oops, that probably got too close. Number 20. Oh no. There we go. A little off kilter, but it works.
Starting to work our way up the East Coast. So we've been excited to come to the East Coast for a decade now. We weren't prepared for, oh my goodness, the population level is a lot more over here.
It's very different from the West Coast. We don't have nearly as many people, and it's not so compacted. We've got so much open space and public land. I really miss that.
Right. We're here in South Carolina, getting ready to go check out the Stumphouse Tunnel. Didn't do much research on this one. According to online, it's a must-see. Are you gonna lead us up there, Charlie?
Oh, there he goes. The history of Stumphouse Tunnel is as rich as the surrounding land and carries with it stories of dreams, failures, hardships, and opportunities. All right, watch little Frankie.
Oh no, Frankie has to walk up his own self.
Okay. Let's watch me go up these stairs.
Don't die.
Oh, see, it's not too bad. Hold on to these. Ugh.
Ooh, you made it.
I made it.
What do you think of the railroad car, Charlie?
I don't know, Dad, I don't know. Oh, there's...
Someone's excited over there.
Oh yes, very excited puppies. Yeah, it doesn't move anywhere, but still.
Uh-oh. We got Amber in the controls.
Wow, one-handed driver.
That is scary.
Frankie's gonna be my co-pilot. The purpose of the tunnel was to develop a railroad line from Charleston, South Carolina to Cincinnati, Ohio. The Blue Ridge line was completed from Charleston to Pendleton by the 1850s.
The heck do you know, Mom?
His little back legs shrunk up a little bit, like, Mom, you're gonna drop me. Oh, Charlie, trying to trip Daddy again.
Yeah. That's his job, Mom. Family ready to go explore the tunnel.
We made it, kids.
Woohoo!
They're very excited. But the granite Stumphouse Mountain presented a major challenge.
Well, Charlie here has been having diarrhea a lot on this trip. And we're gonna have to go back to the car to clean up his little butt before we go explore the tunnel. Hazards of having a little rat. Good thing he's cute. Let's try this again. Oh, Charlie's butt's all clean.
Yep.
Have a feeling it might get dark in there.
That's why I took off my sunglasses.
Well, that was probably a good idea. Thanks for telling me to think through that.
1,500 tunnel workers and their families made their home on Stumphouse Mountain in a town called Tunnel Hill. Most of the workers were Irish immigrants who were following their dreams to America.
Whew, that was cold.
Yeah, there's water dripping from the ceiling, and it's all on the sides here too.
Charlie is not a big fan of the tunnel.
No.
It's very echoey and dark.
But there's no railway in here at all. They worked 12-hour days, 6 days a week, using only sledgehammers, hand drills, and black powder. Stumphouse Tunnel was to be 5,863 feet long. At its deepest level, the tunnel was 236 feet below the highest point of the mountain.
And someone that thinks they can sing.
Oh, Frankie. Frankie's shaking. It's okay, Frankie. See? Can you see it?
I have no clue. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see shit.
You don't have your glasses on, that's right.
It's like, where are they? Stopped.
Yep. Look out for the water, babe.
There we go.
What are you doing?
Huh? I was waiting for the noise to leave.
In a circle?
Yeah, so we can show the people.
Oh. And see how far up it goes, whatever that is.
Intercom system, maybe?
Interesting.
It's a little creepy back in here.
Yeah. Towards the light, towards the light.
Go into the light.
The granite stone was relentless, and at peak manpower, workers were able to progress only 200 feet per month. Work continued in spite of numerous problems, including an unscrupulous construction company, high operating costs, and the ability to secure consistent funding. Workers were able to cut 1,600 feet from the western opening before state funds ran out in 1859. Before more money could be acquired, the war between the states began. The town of Tunnel Hill faded away into history. After the war, South Carolina was in no position to continue construction of the rail line, thus the tunnel remains unfinished to this day. The temperature inside the tunnel is a consistent 56 degrees with 85% humidity year-round.
What did you think about the tunnel, babe?
It was pretty cool. A little scary at first. I didn't know if there were like these giant puddles or anything to walk into, but it was really cool. It was fun.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It is a Sunday, that's probably why it's so dang peoply. I think we're gonna have to get used to people being around now because all of the country's population lives over here.
We're not on the west coast in the middle of the country anymore, babe.
We are not. It is ridiculous how peoply it is.
We're gonna be here all summer, so we better get used to it.
Yeah, we chose the East Coast for the on season,
Yes, we did.
where most of the population lives. We decided to be there during the summer.
It'll be interesting.
Make things a little more difficult at times, I bet, but oh well. It is our journey.
It'll work out, it always does.
Yep.
Hello everyone. So we're here at the Congaree National Park. We had to make a pit stop here and the bugs are crazy. So I'm gonna take a second to show you all the crazy bugs. All over the walls. And then you can see them all down in the toilet. Gross. What is this? All right, let's get out of here. Yay, no bugs. Oh, and here's Kyle checking out the truck. Not sure why. Let's go find out. So apparently there's nothing wrong. Kyle's just trying to scare me when I come out of the bathroom thinking the truck broke down. We are okay and ready to go to the rest of the park.
This is apparently one of the least visited, least popular national parks in the country. I already heard their,
The national bird.
yeah, right in my ear. Their little maintenance of their brick road.
I think so.
On the internet, this is what the park's most famous for, their mosquito meter. Apparently today is pretty mild.
We chose a good day to come.
Yeah, the war zone is ruthless down like Florida. All right, should we go check inside the visitor center?
Yep.
Cute little view. Oh, see the tree falling over. Well, the raccoon. Fortunate.
I found this little guy.
You and your alligators. That's a pretty big tree they got here in the, right in there. That's it. Oh, you got cute ladies that jump out of trees at you.
Boardwalk guide. That's what I was trying to find.
Their skeeter meter.
Said it was mild, baby.
I know, and I just had one flat my nose.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I don't want to be here when it's not mild.
Ooh, the war zone. They'd be flying in your eyes and your ears and your nose and everywhere. Spot number 1.
This American beech tree, identified by its smooth gray bark, is likely over 100 years old. The species was an important source of food in the floodplains for American Indians and early settlers. Beech nuts were collected and ground into flour for bread and meal cakes.
Boardwalk gets a little tall.
Oh, look at that.
Why don't you go down underneath it?
Why'd you go down underneath?
Because my foot's broken. There's a trail.
He's gonna break his other foot with those comments. Where's the trail, babe?
Down the stairs around the corner.
Oh, it is slippery. Be careful.
You stepped on the leaf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at that. Apparently they have cougars on the trail.
You love this cougar.
I do. That's pretty far down there.
And there's more mosquitoes down here too, in case you're wondering.
Oh, I love this. Good. I'm glad I sent you. Hello.
The cougar is back. There's no escaping this one.
It's gonna fight you.
I know. You love the feistiness.
That was the closest step we've seen an owl in a while,
I haven't seen that close. And it turned and looked right at us. That was so much fun.
right? And he was a big boy.
Yes, he's a very big boy.
Don't choose wrong.
Decisions, decisions. I mean, don't choose wrong. How about left?
All right.
Okay.
Now if we die down this path, it was all her fault.
See, I knew that's what you were doing. Whatever bad happens, then you might have to.
Oh, this one is a little wavy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is not just flat. Yeah, I think whoever built this level
I think so.
looks like it had a tree.
Yeah, this part had a tree take it out. Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be why it's newer. Oh, and we're going down to the ground level now. I think this is the part that gets flooded so much. Ew.
Oh, don't go, in there. Crap.
Come here, baby, I want a hug.
No, you don't want a hug.
Baby, I want a hug.
I'm not 8 feet tall. I'm not 8 feet tall.
Well.
As you look at the ground on either side of the boardwalk, you'll notice a dark-colored mud, a mixture of clay and old leaves. This mud, called Dwarven muck, is 8 feet thick and plays an important role in the health of the floodplain. It filters water, traps pollution, and turns pollutants into harmless compounds. By filtering water, it helps keep the floodplain and the Congaree River clean. Oh, look, the tree is growing between the boards and separating them. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Can definitely see why there's a lot of mosquitoes here. This is like the perfect breeding ground for skeeters.
And swampland, I tell ya. Flooded most of the time.
Yeah.
Because, you can look at even the trees and see that there's normally water on them because, all that moss and just the level on them is... Oh, here's number 3.
The majestic bald cypress trees produce knees that rise up from the roots of the tree and can be seen throughout the forest floor. While their function is not entirely understood, it is believed that the knees provide the tree with extra structural support during floods and high winds. Bald cypress trees can live to be over 1,000 years old. Bald cypress wood is rot and water resistant. The wood is often called wood eternal because it decays slowly and may remain in perfect condition after 100 years of use. Historically, the Congaree tribes used bald cypress wood for canoes because it was easy to work with and durable. Bald cypress trees were logged in the late 1800s and used in roof shingles, docks, bridges, cabinetry, and more, which is why so few old-growth bald cypress trees exist today.
Just repeat on me.
Oh, that was so nice of it.
I've definitely seen worse national parks.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Standing dead trees are called snags. The tree itself may be dead, but snags are full of other life. Many species of insects, spiders, and fungi make their home in and on the dead wood. At the base of the snag, you will see the work of a pileated woodpecker. The woodpecker breaks off wood chip-sized pieces to reach the insects living inside.
All right, babe, if you're gonna slip and fall on this slippery boardwalk, we got to get this one on camera.
Oh, so I have to plan it because somehow I can plan when I slip?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
An old-growth forest is home to trees in all phases of life and death, from seedlings to champion trees to rotten logs. Few plants can grow in the low sunlight of the forest floor. Big trees, both alive and dead, play an important role in the animal life of the floodplain, providing food and shelter for an abundance of species. The value of these trees was recognized by members of the local community in the mid-1900s. The threat of logging motivated people to advocate for the protection of Congaree, leading to its inclusion in the National Park System in 1976.
Do you want to talk about your hormones on camera?
Oh, I don't care. So I don't know what's up with my hormones around periods lately, but they go so crazy and I get like these weird hot flashes. It's not menopause, I'm too young. But I get these episodes where I'm so unbelievably hot, even though it's really not hot at all.
Well, baby, you are unbelievably hot all the time.
Thank you.
All the time.
Oh, you're so sweet. But then Kyle's like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's just fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't explain it.
It's not nearly as hot here as we've been dealing with for the last few weeks, so.
No, but I'm very
comfortable, but she's
very overheated.
The impressive height of Congaree's forest is a result of rich soil, frequent flooding, a long growing season, and a history free of intensive logging. Here the trees you see average over 130 feet in height, making Congaree one of the tallest deciduous forests in the world.
So very sad.
Well, we got to see 8 of the 20 stops. I think that's all we're gonna get to see.
Yeah. Well, I think where we turned back from is the other end of the trail. Remember that one that we started down that you decided we were turning around on?
Yeah, because I was slipping and sliding.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the other end of the trail, so we could go down that ways away.
No, I'm good.
We could go down that ways away.
No, you can. You have fun.
Okay.
Give me the keys. I'll go back to the car and wait for you.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the keys with me.
No, I want the keys.
I'm taking the keys with me.
Rude.
The wife's in a hurry to get back. We realized that we forgot to crack the windows for the kiddos, and
Yeah.
it's starting to warm up just a little bit. We also forgot water,
So I'm in a hurry now.
which is gonna lead to her falling.
No, it's not.
Every step she takes, her bare paws slip.
Don't say nonsense. I should have worn my tennies, but I left them in the truck.
Yeah, we're back to where we saw the cougar under the trail, right over there.
The cougar, huh?
It's been chasing me down the whole trail.
You can't escape this cougar.
I see one little head bobbing up there. Oh, there's a Frankie right there, and a Charlie. Looks like they survived. We are here at the Redcliffe Plantation in South Carolina.
Apparently they're having a festival today, which we didn't know. Initially, I called the park yesterday to ask about the mansion tours, and they said that there's a festival, so the mansion is open, so we get to go see it. It was gonna otherwise cost money, but today it's free, so it worked out so well.
That's always exciting when it's free. Let's go check out the grounds. Luckily, the rain slowed down a little bit.
Yes. I keep seeing those with like the iron band things around them. Must have worked better.
Plastic back in the day.
Oh, that actually makes perfect sense, babe.
Yeah.
What we're used to today, they didn't work with then.
Right? The plastic bands that we have now, I don't think were created yet. I think that might be why they used the middle ones.
Makes sense. Oh, that's a nice big pot, I'm assuming to cook in. But that's huge.
Now that's a kettle. Old shutter.
Oh, that's cool they have the shutters on there.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, got a wood stove in the closet.
I don't think that'd be very useful in the closet. My guess is that's
My guess is it's set out here for a while.
what I'm thinking right there.
And, when they had thought that was an upgrade. Got that building over yonder.
That looks like a stable or something.
A horse stable? Yeah. Ooh, it's a little wet right there. New stables. Oh, that floor is really deep in there.
Whoa. It is, look at that.
I wonder if that was on purpose or if it's just sank in over time. Probably sank in over time. How high the wall is. Well, I wonder why they made it so tall.
I don't know. How tall were these horses? Extraordinary horses.
But yeah, I guess if they were standing up. Pretty sure there's a loft up there that we probably aren't allowed in.
What, where they had the hay and stuff probably?
It's locked. Oh, and the old wagon.
They got a horse-drawn carriage. Oh, look how old that thing.
People had small butts back in the day. Because mine alone couldn't fit on there. let alone both of us.
Yeah, people were smaller back then. They must not have gone anywhere in groups either, just 1 or 2 people at a time, so you didn't need a big area.
Yeah, and lifestyles weren't near as sedentary back then.
No.
We do a lot of sitting around anymore.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
Shall we to the main house, my dear?
Yay, let's go check out the house.
Redcliffe Plantation, completed in 1859, was once the home of the Hammond family, and numerous African-American families like the Hensleys, Wigfalls, and DeSalts, who worked at the site as slaves and later as free men and women. This site symbolizes the ambition, wealth, and power of James Henry Hammond, a successful cotton planter, congressman, governor, and senator, who spent his life defending the Southern plantation system and his status within it. His great-grandson, John Shaw Billings, final owner of Redcliffe, donated the plantation home, slave quarters, stables, grounds, and artifacts to the South Carolina Park Service in 1975.
Amber wants a big fancy porch someday.
Yes, with a porch swing and rocking chairs.
That'll be nice.
I know. Yes. It's a little wet today.
With the wind, it's kind of a lost cause. Trying to keep the camera lens dry.
When are you going to build me a big porch like this?
It won't be like this, but I'll give you a porch someday.
Oh, I see how it is.
When are you gonna buy me property?
Oh, darn it.
It is quite the chandelier.
It is very, very fancy. This isn't their formal dining, because their formal stuff would be really ornate.
You'd think.
I don't know.
Yes. Too bad it's all closed off today.
Did you see that the bedroom has those steps though? That's kind of
Well,
cool.
a tall bed.
Well, yeah. Need some help getting up there.
Looks like during the tour you get to actually go in.
That's what I'm assuming.
I wonder if upstairs is during the tour. Oh, and there's a second stair step set up there.
Is it like it's 3-story?
You need a fancy couch, man.
That's very fancy. I just might. We were back in Oregon when all that happened, and the storms and the flooding.
Yeah, but seeing the damage still in place from it, it was a pretty good storm, apparently.
That's what I was hearing.
That was a massive tree that got taken out there.
Yeah. But all the roots just torn straight out of the ground.
I wonder what this building was. It's not standing anymore.
No, I wonder if the tree took it out.
Yeah, probably. Because that was a big tree that fell, it looks like. That definitely used to be something. And it probably stood there for 150 years or so before it got taken out by the storm in the tree. Definitely a generational storm that they had.
That's what I was
Maybe
reading
2
about.
generations.
Yeah, that's what all the news places were saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for it, so I didn't get to see anything, but that's impressive.
Right?
Tree.
Looking at the trees, I'm kind of glad we weren't here for it.
Yeah, me too.
The beautiful and largest living oak tree east of the Mississippi resides in Charleston, South Carolina.
It's a fairly impressive tree.
Oh, look at that. That thing's huge. Cool.
Angel oak is estimated to be 300 to 500 years old.
It's huge. Look at that thing.
It's got the branches that go all the way.
That one's like buried in the ground. Look at that.
It's lost a few over the years, it looks like.
Well, I mean, really that surprising? I guess that big one up there fell at some point.
Oh, they got supports underneath that one.
Oh, they do.
Look how deep it goes into the ground.
It stands tall at 65 feet with a circumference of over 25 feet and shades an area of 17,000 square feet.
Oh, I can hold Charlie. You can get a picture of me and both the kids here.
Look.
Oh, come here, Charlie.
Records trace the ownership of the tree to 1770, when it was given as part of a land grant to Abraham Waite, staying in the family for 4 generations.
Look at all these. They have some really tall supports.
Oh yeah.
And some little baby supports. But look at that, this little branch, well, big branch, doesn't have any supports at all.
Yeah. Huh. Wonder what the
Criteria is?
Yeah. Oh, but that one over there, that's a sport. It's just a part of the one that...
And this one has a really tall one. How interesting. That trunk is impressive. Wow.
Who knew a tree would be so dang cool?
Right?
I mean, I like trees, but... Oh yeah.
It's got its own natural support. And it's tripping all over itself over here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's all sorts of tangled up. Some little veins to go through.
It is. It's almost like you could kind of try to climb up this way, but I know you can't.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty easy tree to climb.
Oh, they've got cables on these branches, see? Oh, wow.
That's quite the knot.
Yeah.
Today, Angel Oak is owned by the City of Charleston and is open to the public 7 days a week.
That's a pretty cute little stop, though. I didn't expect that. Well, you said an oak tree, that how cool can a tree be, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it was high on the list of things to do.
I can see why.
Way cooler than you would think from just a tree.
I know, it really is. It's a nice stop. Good job, babe.
Because this was just definitely one of the ones that could have made the list to be cut.
Oh, yeah.
We found that a lot with the weird oddity things that end up being some of our favorites.
They end up being a lot cooler than we think they will be.
The parish of St. John's Collecton was created by the South Carolina legislature in 1734. It included Johns, Edisto, Wadmalaw, Kiowa, and Seabrook Islands and was previously part of St. Paul's Parish, one of the 10 original Church of England parishes of colonial South Carolina. The first parish church was built on this site by 1742. It fell into ruin after the Revolutionary War. After the war, St. John's became an Episcopal church. By the 1830s, most of St. John's communicants were enslaved African Americans. The second St. John's Church was built in 1870 and destroyed by fire in 1864 during the Civil War. Members worshipped at John Island's Presbyterian Church from 1868 until the third church was built in 1873. The current church dates from 1955. Life is a one-time journey. It is better to stumble and trip through your own unbeaten path than to wake up one day old and gray, having never ventured from the sidewalk. Kyle Sickles.